Hello, in-person and virtual guests, and welcome to the newly renovated Green Room 42.0. Here's a few things to note before we get underway this evening. If you'd like to place an order, find one of our lovely servers floating around, or simply turn the lamp on your table off to signal that you'd like someone to come over. You can do this by tapping the button on the top or turning the knob on the side. Our gender-neutral restrooms are located out the door you entered, down the hall, and past the elevators you came up on. Please join us after the show to greet the artists on our rooftop bar located conveniently on this floor across the hall. The use of photography or recording of any kind is strictly encouraged. So tag us at the Green Room 42 and give us a follow for early access to all the amazing shows we have here. Take a look around the room at the over 1,500 handwritten names of artists that have performed on our stage. Maybe you can even find yourself. At the Green Room 42, there is no food or beverage minimum, and we always have a ticket price lower than a student rush ticket so that our audiences can be as young, artistic, and diverse as the work we put on this stage. While there is no minimum, there is also no maximum. So sit back, drink up, and please enjoy the reason you're all here. Somewhere over the Brooklyn Bridge, Noelle sings her story.
Just kidding. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. I feel my heart start to tremble whenever you're around. Oh, baby, when I see your face, mellow as the month of May. Oh, darling, I can't stand it when you look at me that way. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. I feel my heart start to tremble whenever you're around. Hello, everybody. Woo! Thank you all so much for being here. It means the world to me. I'm going to go ahead and introduce my band. We have Patrick on the guitar. We've got Ben on the drums. We've got Canaan on the keys. Woo! Everybody, drink as much as you want, eat as much as you want. Have fun. Sing along when I tell you to. Oh, baby, when you're near me and you tenderly call my name, I know that my emotions are something I just can't tame. I just got to have you, baby. Oh, yeah. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. I just lose control down to my very soul. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down, tumbling down. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down. Hey, thank you all. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm very grateful to be here, especially after a very weird year. As some of you may know, I was wearing an eye patch for the majority of 2023. So this is what I looked like. Yeah, and so the reason for the eye patch starts with the day I was born. My parents realized that I only had one eye. Whoa, just girly things. And so I've grown up with a prosthetic eye, and I've unfortunately had a lot of complications with it, and it has hindered me mentally and my career and my love life in lots of ways. It's caused insecurity that I'm overcoming. Work. And yeah, and this year I actually had a lot of complications, which put me in the eye patch, and it was really hard auditioning in the eye patch too, having to explain myself in every single room I was in. For those of you who don't know what it's like auditioning in New York, it's really hard. Actually, I can kind of show you what it's like if you want to see. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Okay, hi. So, Mike, I'm going to be singing When You Come Home to Me. And the tempo is, when you come home to me. Oh, okay, thank you, Canaan. Hi, I'm Noelle Cornelius, and I will be singing When You Come Home to Me by Jason Robert Brown. When you come home to me, I'll wear a sweeter smile and say that for a while you...
Next!
Thank you so much. I'm climbing uphill, Daddy, climbing uphill. I'm up every morning at 6 and standing in line with 200 girls who are younger and hotter than me, who have already been to the gym. How? I'm waiting 5 hours in line and watching the girls just coming and going in dresses that look just like this. Not really, though. So my number is finally called. When I walk in the room, there's a table of men, God, always men, usually gay, who've been sitting like I have and listening all day to 200 girls belting as high as they can. I am a good person. I'm an attractive person. I am a talented person. Grant me grace. When you come home, I should have told them I was sick last week. They're gonna think this is the way I sing. Why is the pianist playing so loud? Should I sing louder? I'll sing louder. Maybe I should stop and start over. I'm gonna stop and start over. Why is the director staring at his crotch? Why is that man staring at my resume? Don't stare at my resume. I made up half my resume. Stop looking at that. Just look at me. No, not at my shoes. Don't look at these shoes. I hate these fucking shoes. Why'd I pick these shoes? Why'd I pick this song? Why'd I pick this career? Why does this pianist hate me? I don't get a call back. I can go to Crate and Barrel with Mom and buy a couch. Not that I want to spend a day with Mom, but Jamie needs his space to write. Since I'm obviously such a horrible, annoying distraction to him, what's he going to be like when we have kids? And once again, why am I working so hard? These are the people who cast Cameron Dallas in a musical. Jesus Christ, I suck, I suck, I suck. When finally you come home to...
Thank you. Next.
I will not be the girl stuck at home in the burbs with the baby, the dog, and the garden of herbs. I will not be the girl in the sensible shoes, pushing burgers and beer nuts and missing the clues. I will not be the girl who gets asked how it feels to be trotting along at the genius's heels. I will not be the girl who requires a man to get by.
Whoa, Noelle, come on. It's not that bad.
Okay, that's easy for you to say, Andrew. You're literally already on Broadway. You try auditioning in an eye patch. Sorry, everyone. That's my friend Andrew. You can see him in the Book of Mormon on Broadway. Yeah, it's really cool. It's awesome seeing your friend do the job you want. Yeah. You know, the thing that they don't tell you is when your friend gets on Broadway, they never hang out with you anymore. Yeah, it's like I work during the day and he works at night. And actually, Andrew, I've been thinking. You can sing along to this one. Andrew, Listen, I gotta say what's on my mind. Just something about us doesn't seem right these days. Life keeps getting in the way. Whenever we try, somehow the plan is always rearranged. Hey, it's so hard to say, but I've gotta do what's best for me. You'll be okay. I've got to move on and be who I am. I just don't belong here. I hope you understand. We might find a place in this world someday, but at least for now, I gotta go my own way.
What about us? What about everything we've been through?
What about trust?
You know I never wanted to hurt you.
And what about me?
What am I supposed to do?
I'm gonna leave, but I'll miss you. So I've got to move on and be who I am.
Why do you have to go?
I hope you understand.
I'm trying to
We
understand.
might find a place in this world someday, but at least for now,
I want you to stay.
I gotta go my own way. I gotta go my own way. I gotta go my own way.
Noelle, did
Yeah,
you have a show
I'll
to
do the show. Get down.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
fine. Okay, that's adulthood for you, folks. Friendships changing. Plans getting harder to make. Oh, this is not going in. Okay. But I do have one friend that's always been a constant in my life. Well, at least since freshman year of high school when we met at Weaver Academy for the Performing Arts. Woo! Jaylan. And then we ended up going to Elon together. And Jaylan is someone who's always inspired me with his confidence and taught me to embrace my flaws, especially as an artist, rather than to hide them, because, you know, we're all just here trying to stand out. So I wouldn't be here today without Jaylan. And I can't wait to see where the world takes us next.
Well, who would have thought that a waitress from Greensboro would have had the balls to bust me out with my old 45? And who would have thought that a farm boy from Greensboro would outsmart the smartest lawmen and walk out of here alive? My name is gonna make the history books. Too bad I won't be here. I may have started out with small-time crooks. In a year or two, I'll be as known as Chicago's Al Capone.
Oh, hey, Jaylan.
Oh, hey. Thanks to you, Bonnie, babe, I can make plans again. I've got lots of reasons to keep living. It's true that love can set you free, and this world will remember me.
Said you'd go straight glad I wanna be in movies. I can't name one movie star who's doing robberies on the side. I know in my heart, babe, that Hollywood is calling. How can I be in the spotlight if we always have to hide?
We'll need some dough to get to Hollywood. Should do. Hollywood gets a hold of you, they'll be saying, Clara who? No need to rush, everybody gets our autographs. Hell of a ride will be the words on our epitaph.
Two living legends, that's what we will be, and that's okay with me. Every place that we go, folks will turn their heads. They'll be hollering from Dodge to Denver. We are the pair that they'll discuss. Yes, this world will remember us. We are making dang sure that we leave our mark. You don't leave your mark by digging ditches. No underwear, no, they'll discuss. Yes, this world will remember us.
This dark world will remember us.
This cold world will remember us.
No way they won't remember us.
So, Jaylan was someone who... Oh, you may. That's right. So, you didn't put it in on the way, Jaylan. Okay, so Jaylan is someone who has always taught me to embrace myself as an artist, but another thing I struggled with growing up was my love life, and it caused a lot of insecurity for me being different. And I never fully talked about my eye openly with someone I've dated, really ever, because it's always like, what if it's a turnoff? What if they don't like me anymore? So I've always hid that part of myself, which has caused me to lack the deep, intimate relationship that I ultimately want. And yeah, now we're gonna sing about it. Marry me a little, love me just enough. Cry, but not too often. Play, but not too rough. Keep a tender distance, so we'll both be free. That's the way it ought to be. I'm ready. Marry me a little, do it with a will. Make a few demands I'm able to fulfill. Want me more than others, not exclusively. That's the way it ought to be. I'm ready. I'm ready now. You can be my best friend. I can be your right arm. We'll go through a fight or two. No harm, no harm. We'll look not too deep. We'll go not too far. We won't have to give up a thing. We'll stay who we are. Right? Okay then. I'm ready. I'm ready now. Someone marry me a little. Love me just enough. Warm and sweet and easy. Just the simple stuff. Keep a tender distance, so we'll both be free. That's the way it ought to be. I'm ready. Marry me a little. Body, heart, and soul. Passionate as hell, but always in control. Want me more than others. Keep me company. That's the way it ought to be. I'm ready. I'm ready now. Oh, how gently we'll talk. Oh, how softly we'll tread. All the stings, the ugly things we'll keep unsaid. We'll build a whatever you like, I'll never collect. Right? Okay then. I'm ready. I'm ready now. Someone. I'm ready. Okay. The point of the song is she's not ready. Okay. I'm going to take you all to a pivotal moment in my life. As some of you may know, my mother, Butler Cornelius, is a voice teacher professor at Elon. Dr. Polly, also I should say. She's a voice professor at Elon University, and one of the cool things she's done is started her own study abroad program for opera in Florence, Italy. So obviously I went. And when I first got there for the month, I started having really bad complications with my eye and actually had to be in the eye patch the entirety of the month in Florence. And of course I freaked out on the first day because I'm like, this is a performance program. I can't perform in an eye patch. And also there are Italian men waiting to kiss me. What am I supposed to do? It didn't hinder anything. But just kidding, Dad. That was a pivotal moment in my life because it was the first time I had the eye patch and was forced to just forget all my insecurity and fears. And I was like, I'm gonna have fun in Italy. And I did. And it ended up being the best month of my entire life because I learned to let go.
What was that? Well, let's see. On a central square in a city of the sun rose a palace. It was high and handsome, gleaming like the crown of a king.
Where would that be? Where is that?
In the tower, a warning bell would ring.
What kind of warning?
For a fire or a river overflowing.
Oh,
Firenze, on a central square, the beginning of a kingdom republic.
was there a king? Was there a queen?
Princes, painters, noblemen of logic and art.
Firenze.
You can feel it, you can follow that spark. 'Twas a dawning day, unfurling
From the heart, the painting of the world we know.
the world we know. On a central square in a city made of statues and stories. It ignited there like a beacon coming out of the dark.
You can feel it.
You can feel it.
You can follow.
You can follow.
We're on vacation.
From an age to an
From an
age.
age to an
In
age.
Firenze.
Firenze.
In Firenze.
The
Of the world. It started then and there, and here we are. It's a new world to me. It's a new old world, and we
Yeah, so Florence was a super pivotal time in my life.
Hold on. Sorry. 1 second. Hey,
Hi, this is my roommate.
it's going really well.
Thank you. What are you doing?
I just, sorry, this is like really awkward. You left dishes in the sink. So I was like wondering if, it's like about time for an intermission, right? Like, can you just go do them and then come back?
I'm literally in the middle of my show.
I know,
I
but
don't
like,
know what you want.
it's stressing me out. Please.
Okay, fine. I'll figure something out. Let me just.
You call an Uber.
I'll call an Uber. Hold on, everyone. Sorry. So annoying. Sorry. Hi. Yeah, dearest, darlingest Momsy and Popsicle.
My dear father.
There's been some confusion over rooming here in Williamsburg. But of course, I'll care for Nessa. Who's Nessa?
I don't know.
But of course, I'll rise above it. For I know that's how you'd want me to respond, yes. There's been some confusion, for you see, my roommate is
Unusually and exceedingly peculiar and altogether quite impossible to describe.
Blonde.
What is this feeling so sudden and new?
I felt the moment I laid eyes on you.
My pulse is rushing,
my head is reeling.
my face is flushing.
What is this feeling, fervid as a flame? Does it have a name? Yes. Loathing, unadulterated loathing for your face,
Your voice.
your clothing. Let's just say I love it all. Every little trait, however small, makes my very flesh begin to crawl. With simple utter loathing, there's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. It's so pure, so strong. Though I do admit it came on fast, still I do believe that it can last. And I will be loathing, loathing you my whole life long.
Dear Galinda, you are just too good. How do you stand it? I don't think I could. She's a terror, she's a tartar. We don't mean to show a bias, but Galinda, you're a martyr.
Well. These things are sent to try us.
Poor Galinda forced to reside with someone so disgusticified. We just want to tell you we're all on your side. We share your loathing.
What is this feeling so
There's
sudden
a
and
strange
new?
exhilaration.
I felt the moment I laid eyes on you.
Total
My pulse
detestation.
is rushing, my head is reeling.
Wrong.
Oh, what is this feeling?
Trait, however small,
Does it
makes my
have
very
a
flesh
name?
begin to crawl.
Loathing, there's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. It's so pure, so strong. Though I do admit it came on fast, still I do believe that it can last. And I will be loathing for forever, loathing, truly, deeply loathing you. My whole life
Unadulterated loathing.
Just kidding. Marissa's like one of my best friends ever. We don't fight.
Hey, Marisa, could I have a moment with Noelle? I guess. Can you take that? Yeah, thanks. So, are we still not talking?
Are you saying we're not already talking right now?
What are you saying?
What are you saying, Andrew?
I'm saying I feel bad that you feel bad about me feeling bad about you feeling bad about what I said, about what you said, about me not being able to share a feeling.
If I thought that thoughts, then my reaction to your reaction to my reaction would have been more revealing.
I was afraid that you'd be afraid if I told you that I was afraid of intimacy. If you don't have a problem with my problem, maybe the problem simply codependency.
Yes, I know that, now you know that. I didn't know that, you didn't know that. When I said no, I meant yes, I know. And that now I know that you knew that I knew you adored me.
I was wrong too.
Say you were wrong too.
Say I was wrong about
You being wrong.
when you rang to say that.
The ring was the wrong thing to bring.
If I meant what I said rings bored me. I'm not mad that you got mad when I got mad when you said I should go drop dead. If I were you and I'd done what I'd done, I'd do what you did when I gave you the ring, having said what I said. I feel bad that you feel bad about me, about you, about what I said, about what you said about me not being able to share a feeling. I thought I reacted shallowly when I reacted to you. I'm not mad, you got mad, go drop dead. If I were you and I'd done what I'd done, I'd do what you did when I gave you the ring, having said what I said. But now it's out in the open,
Now it's off our chest.
now it's 4 a.m. and we have therapy tomorrow. It's too late to screw, so let's just get some rest.
Wow. So, Andrew has been my pretend boyfriend since college, and it's actually been going pretty well. It's been going a lot better than it has been with straight men in New York City, especially in the eyepatch. This year was crazy. It wasn't even like dating, it was more like me going to a bar and men coming up to me and saying really weird things constantly. One of my favorite experiences was when a guy came up to me and said, what's wrong with you? And I said, that's really rude. And he said, I'm really sorry, I just thought you were pretty and didn't know how to talk to you. And then he said, do I still have a chance? And now we're engaged. I'm just kidding. No, I said no. But yeah, just a lot of that constantly. My friends who went out to bars with me this year can attest. It was really weird. So I dedicate this next song to all of the men who said weird shit to me and rude stuff with my eye patch on. Baby, when you left me for another girl, you know you broke my heart and shattered my whole world. We had love I thought was true. Can't you see, baby, I'm lost without you? 'Cause all I can do is lay around and post pictures of your dick on the internet. All I can do is sit and cry. All I can do is lay around and post pictures of your tiny dick on the internet. All I can do is sit and cry. All I can do is cry. The house is so empty since you've gone away. But last night I found the tux you wore on Valentine's Day. I hugged it tight. It smells like you. Then I photoshopped the tux onto a picture of your dick. 'Cause all I can do is lay around and post pictures of your fancy dick on the internet. All I can do is sit and cry. All I can do is lay around and add a speech bubble that says, Cheerio, I'm Tim's tiny dick on the way to a potty. Pip, pip. All I can do is sit and cry. All I can do is, I saw you on the street the other day. I smiled and said, hey Tim, you look good. And you said, stop posting pictures of my dick on the internet, you crazy person! I will sue you for invasion of privacy, you fucking insane bitch!
and post pictures of your dick around your neighborhood like it's a lost puppy. All I can do is sit and cry. All I can do is lay around and write lost dick answers to the name Tim's tiny dick. All I can do is cry. Okay, but in all seriousness, I did meet a guy who was really genuine. We dated for a few months. He taught me a lot. He taught me what the bare minimum is. Weirdly enough, he actually ended things with me when I got the eyepatch off. So, I don't know. Weird. But, that being said, friendship has been something that has always been super, super important to me, especially this year. I was going through a lot, getting surgery, feeling very insecure, and I have amazing friends who have been there for me this whole year. And growing up, I never had another friend with a prosthetic eye, so I didn't really have someone to relate to until this year when I met my friend Emma, who is also a singer and an actress and graduated from a musical theater program in the class of 2020. How did we never know each other until this year? I really don't know. But yeah, so we went and got coffee together and we talked about a lot of stuff, like how dance class is hard with no peripheral vision on one side. It is. How, like, and
Not the easiest.
no, it's not. And talked about our fears of entering the industry and like how it could hinder us. But now we're both in New York City doing the thing, auditioning, and what better way to celebrate being different than singing Sideshow together? Wait, Emma, can you see me?
No.
That's better. I can see you now.
Okay, great.
What have we done? Learned the truth, closed a door, opened more. I'm scared, Daisy, of what? Being alone, but you're not. You never have been. If we stood on our tiptoes, we could peek over the sill, and once in a while we would see a girl slowly walking up the hill. And we'd think, what a sad situation to be outside on your own, to go through the town with no playmate, to go through life all alone. I will never leave you. I will never go away. We were meant to share each moment. Beside you is where I will stay. Evermore and always will be one though we're two. For I will never leave you. And the days filled with shadows that stretch into the night. I am filled with your sweet comfort, like morning fills with light. I will never leave you. I will never go away. We were meant to share each moment. Beside you is where I will stay. Evermore and always will be one though we're two. For I will never leave you. No, I will never leave you. I will never leave you. I will never go away. Thank you, Corey. Well, what is next on my sheet? Okay, yep, now I remember. So pretty much after a lifetime of insecurity and being afraid to open up about my struggles, this year pushed me to finally fully embrace myself. I've been so open about everything, posting it on Instagram, talking about it with whoever, doing this show right now. And it's something that I never really talked about openly before because I was really scared. So having to be in the eyepatch as an actress in her mid-20s living in the city, I had two options. Either stay home, wallow in my self-pity, and not go out with my friends and not go to auditions, or say fuck it and fully embrace myself and encourage others who might struggle to embrace their differences as well. So after 26 years, I finally feel ready to be fully myself in every aspect of my life and share my story with people. When I was a girl, I had a favorite story of the meadowlark who lived where the rivers wind. Her voice could match the angels in its glory, but she was blind. The lark was blind. An old king came and took her to his palace, where the walls were burnished bronze and golden braid, and he fed her fruit and nuts from an ivory chalice, and he prayed, "Sing for me, my meadowlark, sing for me of the silver morning, set me free, my meadowlark, and I'll buy you a priceless jewel and cloth of brocade and crewel, and I'll love you for life if you will sing for me." Then one day, as the lark sang by the water, the god of the sun heard her in his flight, and her singing moved him, so he came and brought her the gift of sight. He gave her sight, and he opened her eyes to the shimmer and the splendor of this beautiful young god, so proud and strong. And he called to the lark in a voice both rough and tender, "Come along, fly with me, my meadowlark, fly with me on the silver morning, past the sea where the dolphins bark. We will dance on the coral beaches, make a feast of the plums and peaches, just as far as your vision reaches. Fly with me." But the meadowlark said no, for the old king loved him so. She couldn't bear to wound his pride. So the sun god flew away, and when the king came down that day, he found his meadowlark had died. Every time I heard that part, I cried. And now I stand here starry-eyed and stormy. Oh, just when I thought my heart was finally numb, a beautiful young man appears before me, singing, "Come, oh, won't you come? And what can I do if finally for the first time the one I'm burning for returns the glow? If love has come at last, it's picked the worst time. Still I know I've got to go. Fly away, meadowlark, fly away on the silver morning. If I stay, I'll grow to curse the dark. So it's all for the days gone by me. I know I leave wounds behind me, but I won't let tomorrow find me back this way. Before my past once again can blind me. Fly away, and we won't wait to say goodbye. My beautiful
Okay, so I actually have one last song. So don't stand yet. Don't stand yet. Stand after the next one. So this next song I am dedicating to my father, who is watching via live stream right now. Hi, Dad. Happy early birthday. Perry, the best dad ever. So I dedicate this next song to him. I love you, Dad. When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, waiting from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I? Thank you. You all can find me at the bar. Let's drink now.